The f is this?
Coming up on Phantom Works, we take on a 57 Bel Air that's described as a museum piece, but the claims are smoke and mirrors.
What does that look like to you?
Milkshake.
Milkshake.
And the guys are excited about a Mopar supercar.
This car had one thing in mind, and that was to kick ass.
This is sick.
Then the wheels come off.
I don't have a good feeling about this at all.
At Phantom Works, we make cars better than the day they rolled out. And for us, this is more than a job. Love your car as much as we do?
Wow, really came out great.
And we're gonna get along fine.
If you were a little bit cuter, I'd hug you.
Mostly. What was that? Truth is, if we have to pick between you and your car, that's an amazing amount of filth. We're not picking you. Today I'm meeting with Ovid and Phyllis. They made a 3-hour drive up from North Carolina to talk to me about their 57 Bel Air. Mr. DeSoto.
Glad to meet you, Dan.
And Mrs. DeSoto.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know much about the car beyond the fact that they were told that it was a museum piece when they bought it, and that could mean just about anything.
It's a 57, right?
It's a Bel Air. It's a hardtop. I had ordered it on the internet. The price was not too expensive.
Anything that's too good to be true normally is.
Well, my wife reminded me of that.
I warned him.
When I bought the car and the picture and everything, it looked great.
When after they delivered it, then you saw the real truth. You should have seen his face when they opened the door.
When they opened that door, I was just sick. I could see the back bumpers. I was about to puke. I took it home. The rust was unbelievable.
He was so pissed off he left it outside. He didn't even want to look at it.
You punished your car.
Pretty much.
But what was funny is that everybody that would come over and see it, they said, "Oh, that's such a pretty car." He said, "Walk up closer to it."
From a distance, you're saying it looks nice?
A real good distance.
A real good distance.
It's pretty color blue. It really was. You could tell it was painted over rust.
What is it that made you buy a 57 Bel Air?
I've always drooled over 57 Bel Air. Ever since I was 14 years old. Back then, you know, they put them in the showroom, and we had to wait until the unveiling. It was absolutely a beautiful car.
I want a car that he dreamed about.
I would like to have that thing looking like it come out of the showroom.
It's a dream.
That's exactly what this is. We deal more in dreams than we do in cars. I want to give you a car, if we're going to build this, that not only can you go back to see the debut of the 57 Bel Airs, it'll still be running and driving in 50 years. You ready to get started?
Yes.
Ready?
Mr. DeSoto, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Today's a dream come true for Bobby. He's a Mopar guy, and the cream of the Mopar crop was the Super Bee. It's a no-frills car whose sole purpose was to go fast. I mean, Super Bees aren't exactly something you see every day.
Here it is, this beautiful red 69 Dodge Super Bee. Stunning.
So why did Dino send this car to us?
I think he's dreaming of going on the track.
When this car was designed, it was designed for one thing, to go fast. They put a heavier crank in it, heavier rods, bigger pistons, more compression, a little bit hotter cam than the normal Magnum cam.
Clear? Yep.
It's pretty holy grail. It's very rare and ultra sought after.
You can actually see the fuel dripping right now. So we got to go through these carburetors.
Yep.
Let's drive it. You know, that's not bad. Not bad. 2, 1.
That was awesome.
Okay, we actually got excellent rear brakes, but your front left, it went along for the ride. It didn't do a damn thing. Clearly, we got to get those brakes right. Well, even though it took every bit of strength I had to stop that Super Bee crooked, well, it actually ran pretty well. Now we got to get it up on the lift and see what's under the skirt. All right. I don't like this massive amount of undercoating.
Yep.
There's so much undercoating on this car, which could be masking a lot of issues.
See this?
That's patch.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, is somebody has tried patching the frame rail and undercoating over it.
And the Super Bee should not have came with any undercoating. Because what is undercoating? Undercoating is weight. Weight is the loss of speed.
Oh,
That's
okay.
axle. Brake.
That's brake fluid. We got a shitload of leaking out of the rear main seal. Motor's dripping, the differential's dripping, the brakes are dripping, the transmission's dripping, the power steering is pouring.
Another thing that's scaring me is no front torque box.
Most of your 446-pack cars want to have torque boxes because those motors make so much more power than your standard 383.
We sure as hell have to fix the leaks in the brakes, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, and plus suspension.
Right.
We got some,
We gotta rebuild the entire front end. If we're gonna put this on a track,
we're putting torque boxes in.
getting torque boxes,
Please?
can we buy them from
Yes,
this car?
you can buy them. They do make a nice aftermarket through one of our well-known sources that we use.
I'm glad you know about the torque boxes. I wouldn't have. On this car, I didn't know that.
It's just one of those things. Yeah, it's big power. Let's add some
Takes big
strength.
steel.
Yeah, big steel.
Yeah. All right, very good.
Dan, Dino's here.
Oh, yeah, have him come on in.
Thank you.
Dino,
Yes, sir.
Dan Short.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Park it here. Got me a little bit.
I didn't mention to you when we first talked, but the whole reason for why I'm here involves the fact that I'm in the wheelchair.
Okay.
When I was first injured, I was a 21-year-old kid. I enjoyed fast cars then. I enjoyed driving. When I got behind the wheel of a car, I could be myself and almost become what I was. It was my saving grace.
Dino, this is cool. I mean, I got to tell you, it kind of bothers me that a lot of guys in wheelchairs will only drive minivans. You know what I say?
Not me.
Let's get into a 446 pack.
Thank you. Put me in there. I bought the car because I wanted to go effing fast. I want to race the shit out of it.
So we got brake work to do, leak work to do, lots of fuel management issues. The good news is, I think your motor's actually in fairly good shape. It could use a little bit of work.
You're the man for the job.
Thank you, sir. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Our plan for the 69 Super Bee starts by taking care of all of those leaks, especially that nasty one in the transmission. Then we'll install torque boxes, give those brakes a serious power booster, and tighten up that suspension. Finally, we'll get that engine dialed in to make this a hyper-fast car that really hugs the road. All right, let's get some speed. Today, the 57 Bel Air is rolling in. It's time to see the museum piece.
Looks like a nice car. I mean,
Yeah, but most of this trim is pretty rough. Do we take the museum piece and just give it a bit of a facelift and a cleaning up and make it run better? Or do we restore it? And that's what I leave to you guys to figure out.
tires are nice. Dude, they still got the nipples on the tires.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What the hell is that?
What is that?
It's like some roof flashing.
Nuh-uh.
It's like gutter material.
No, it is, isn't it?
Whoa. I can see all the way through the rocker. It is completely rusted out.
You know, I've heard of coat hanger repairs just to get you home.
Yeah.
But this fucking thing's put together with coat hangers.
That's the real coat hanger. For the e-brake,
This thing's dangerous.
there's a hole in the exhaust.
That's beautiful.
Is that normal? Why is the air shock all the way over there?
No way.
Is it not even?
It's not in the hole. It's not in the shock mount hole at all. This thing is horrible. That is more your flashing over top of a body mount.
I see duct tape
No way.
in there.
I'll get out. Yes, sir, yes.
Silver duct tape. Oh, is that horse nest?
Oh, this might be holding the car together. Mud daubers. This is a nightmare.
Who's gonna break the bad news to Dan?
You are?
Why's it always gotta be me?
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
So,
Hey, you should look at this thing.
so nothing good here?
No.
There is no signs of anything mechanical ever being restored on this car.
So everything he was told about museum quality restoration, they just lied to him?
Yes.
Yes.
There is no signs of anything mechanical ever being restored on this car.
Is there enough body left here to rebuild, or?
I doubt it. I haven't seen one place that hasn't had big gaping holes of rust in it.
Anywhere on the underside. You know the underside, that's your foundation.
On the 57 Bel Air, the owners broke rule number 1. Don't ever trust internet pictures for buying a car. I think this is a rebody. I'm talking about a replacement body.
A brand
replacement new body.
In a crate.
Basically, we're going to pick the bones clean, and then we're going to leave the basic carcass just the way it is. This is going to be one of the biggest reconstructions at Phantom Works we've ever taken on. The only salvageable correct parts on this entire car are some of the suspension parts and some really rough trim. We've got to start by searching for a numbers-matching correct drivetrain and then rebuild it. Then, because of all the body corrosion, we really have no choice. We're going to replace it with a new aftermarket body. Finally, paint and finish are going to give Ovid the car he coveted back in 1957.
Thanks, sir. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Every last part we were able to save, we did. They're organized and labeled and ready to go back on the body when it's ready. At this point, we got to lift up the body and roll the chassis out.
Now that the guys got the body off the Bel Air chassis, Dan and I get to go in there and do a really good investigation. Hopefully, the chassis is in better shape than what we had with the body.
This, it looked like rust.
It feels cut.
That's been cut. Yep, we'll fix that. But so far, everywhere back here, I would expect it to be soft. It's not. I was bracing myself for a destroyed chassis, but I'm putting this thing through the ringer, and surprisingly, it's passing muster. Let's get it disassembled, blasted, do some metal repair, and rebuild the chassis.
Sure. Awesome. Thanks, Dan.
Dino wants his Super Bee to be super fast, but right now the brakes kind of suck. So we're going to install an electric brake system and make this car stop as good as it goes. And with the brakes replaced, it's time for Bobby to scrape off some of that undercoating and get to work changing out those leaf springs.
We're doing a spring relocation kit, which moves the rear leaf springs inboard 3 inches, which gives you an extra 3 inches of tire clearance inboard. More rubber on the ground, more traction, more ass kicking.
We got the relocation kit, which comes with your run-of-the-mill directions for your run-of-the-mill relocation operation, but Bobby, being a rabid Mopar mechanic, has a few tricks up his sleeve to maximize the wheel clearance and make this car as rock solid as possible.
There's 10,000 ways to skin a cat.
You see, I got this traced here. I'm gonna come here and cut that across there, right down through there. Now, I'm gonna cut both sides. A lot of people cut both sides. I don't.
It's not just 3 inches of tire clearance, but now it's actually 4 inches of tire clearance. Just a little Mopar trick.
Before we can even think about doing a body swap on the 57 Bel Air, we need to start with a chassis restoration. Now it's up to Blake to get the suspension reassembled, and he's running into a lot of unexpected challenges.
We got all these bearings here that weren't even placed in right. And then just...
No, that's 1/4 of an inch off.
Look at these shackles, how chewed up and those are. There was so much caked on here, you couldn't tell how messed up it was until you cleaned it all up. I mean, everything I tackle is just up in some sort of way.
So far, the only decent part of the 57 Bel Air is the chassis. Everything else is just criminal. While Blake finishes up the first half of the Bel Air equation, I understand the second half has just arrived. So what do you think?
What I think, besides a little bit of road rash from the travel, f***ing awesome.
I mean, look at it. This is cool.
The body looks great, and the best thing of all, not a damn speck of rust. It's gonna take some serious manpower to move this body into place. Luckily, my guys have what it takes.
Straight down. Straight down? Yep. Towards me a little bit. All right?
Now that the body and chassis are together, it's up to me and Travis to make sure all the body panels fit correctly.
It's so I'm pushing that thing as hard as I can push.
The hood is never gonna sit right. The hinges are bent in such a way that it pulls the hood to one side. Bottom line is, we gotta get new hinges.
That's not straight.
The Super Bee's coming along. Today, Bobby's giving the transmission a going over.
Blake and Travis started putting the body panels on the 57 Bel Air. It's time for me to work on the gaps and do a little bit of cutting and grinding. I can get the hood to fit pretty good on the Bel Air. The only problem is it's never going to fit correctly until I get the right hinges.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yep.
We found some authentic 57 Bel Air hinges from Tony, a friend of Bobby's who loves Bel Airs and has a crap load of parts in his garage.
All right, so here, let's try these out and just see. They actually appear to be pretty tight. What do we owe you for them? $50. Fair enough.
With Wayne doing the happy dance, I'm guessing the new hinges did the trick. Now that he's got the transmission installed, Bobby's turning his attention to that amazing six-pack motor. It runs pretty well, but it needs some attention with those 3 carburetors. Big block Mopar on a spin around a block, you know he's going to do it.
This car had one thing in mind, and that was to kick ass. It takes a professional person to be able to turn a wrench on a Mopar, to understand Mopar, to lead Mopar.
The Bel Air is making the move from the metal shop to the body shop, and I got to make sure that all the lines and gaps are straight.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Dave.
I think these guys did a great job building a body, but I can virtually guarantee you that there are missing holes and holes where we don't want them. When you take a car apart, in theory, it should go right back together. In this case, we're not putting the same car together that we took apart, so every single thing has to be checked. See how this one comes almost arrow straight through the fender? This one doesn't. Take a look at the difference. You see how you have an arc down here. It's different by ½ an inch. I don't know which one is correct, whether we're supposed to have a slight arc in the front fenders like that one, or whether it's supposed to be straight like this one. I don't know which one is correct, whether we're supposed to have a slight arc in the front fenders like that one, or whether it's supposed to be straight like this one. What do you say we go drag another body in here?
We basically pulled the old body of the Bel Air in so I can compare the holes between the two, because we don't know if the aftermarket matches the factory or not. We're just going to spot weld the doors and fenders on so we have a mock-up to look at.
Guess what? Take a look at it and you'll see that it's damn near arrow straight. That we get the arc, and the arc changes right there to straight.
Yeah.
Our left fender just became the model for the right fender. All right, that's number one.
Vintage cars like this were all finished by hand. It's our job to do as accurate a job as we can with the trim, but still stay true to the character of the 50s. To help the fit, Wayne's gonna make a few adjustments on the holes of the passenger side fender so that they line up straight like they do on the old body.
So there's definitely no arch here. So this I like better.
Bobby's really taken the '69 Super Bee under his wing. He's relocated the leaf springs in order to make room for bigger tires and tuned up that six-pack engine. Now he's handing his temporarily adopted baby over to Wayne and Metal to take the baton.
Yep. Here we go, Wayne. We're gonna come in here, we're gonna split our wheel house and move it over to the frame rail. And I want you to put a band inside there. You know, 3.5 inches, whatever it takes. Comfortably, you'll get 15 inches of rubber underneath this car.
Dodge determined pretty quickly that the Super Bee should have torque boxes installed, and considering the fact that we've got this thing running the way it should be, we're damn sure gonna put some in.
That the rear torque box is gonna go in on the inside of this frame right here. Right. Basically right up in this hole. And then you got your front torque box, which is gonna sit up in here. Okay. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yep.
The 57 Bel Air body is shaped and ready for priming, but before we get it into paint, I need to do a little bit of surgery. I've got to move the VIN tag without touching the VIN tag itself. We're actually moving a section of the A-pillar. I've contacted Virginia and North Carolina DMVs. Most people just drill out the spot welds. Well, that changes the VIN tag itself, and they said if you do that, I can virtually guarantee you'll have to license it as kind of a kit car. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to license it as a 57 Bel Air. At this point, Wayne has to finish welding up the A-pillar, being very careful not to damage any part of the VIN tag. And at that point, I get approval for this transfer.
I got some torque boxes installed. Now I'm going to start working on widening the wheel wells to accommodate bigger wheels so I have more rubber on the ring. I'm not sure what Bobby meant by this being quick. So far, it's been a pretty painstaking process. Honestly, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'll get it done.
This 57 Bel Air is now the marriage of a restored chassis, a replaced drivetrain, and a brand new body. Time to get this thing around the block to see if it actually all works together. You ready?
Yep.
How are our service levels?
Good, I've already checked it all.
Differential?
Yep.
The f is this? No, Bobby! Look what I just found in our engine. What does that look like to you?
Milkshake.
Milkshake means that you've got water from the cooling system mixing with the oil in the engine, a deadly scenario for an engine. That's a fucking bad head gasket.
Or crack block, crack head.
It's not good. It wasn't an easy decision for Mr. DeSoto to restore the 57 Bel Air. He and his wife have come back up here from North Carolina to check in and set their minds at ease that it was the right decision, and of course the tough one, to pick the paint color.
Oh, it does look real good.
So you happy with that decision now?
Yes, sir.
We don't have a color yet. You wanted a lighter version of Highland Green. So we took your Highland Green and we added about 10% more metallic to the base color, and then we added about 20% more metallic. When I put the light on it, this replicates the sun.
I like the darker color.
Phyllis, you agree?
I think this one's a prettier color.
My car.
We've had some pretty good arguments over some of the other cars.
We agree sometimes, sometimes we don't. I like the darker color.
I still like the light color better, but I still like the original color, but he wants a different color.
Who wins?
He does.
He does. All right.
I want him to be happy with what he's picked out. This is his dream. Besides, if he doesn't like it, I can say something. I can say, I told you so.
The 57 Bel Air's got a rebuilt engine in it. Dan comes in. First thing he grabs is a dipstick.
Yep.
What's he get? Well, a milky one.
The f is this?
What causes the oil to look milky is when you get water or coolant into the oiling system.
Yeah, that's a f***ing bad head gasket.
Or crack block, crackhead, something.
I need Blake to drain this oil. We need to do an oil analysis, figure out just how much water there is.
Dude, that is It was extremely milky. I mean, it was like a vanilla mocha coffee. It was that color.
I don't have a good feeling about this at all. I say we pressurize the radiator, and if we start seeing water dripping out of there, we don't even have to bother putting more oil in. We're doing a pressure test on the radiator. That's gonna let us know whether we have a crack block, a warped head, a bad head gasket, or anything else.
There's nothing coming out the bottom.
Okay, that's all good news, but it doesn't make a damn bit of sense. All I know is Bobby and Blake better figure out what's going on, or it is going to hit the fan.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, sir. You got that?
Yeah.
All right.
Now that we've got the leaf springs moved in, the wheel wells widened, this Super Bee is ready for a whole lot of rubber.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris is a master electrician, but also grew up with a wrench in his hand. Right now, I want to see what he can do.
I need you to get these mounted.
Cool, I will get on it. I love wheels like this. I love thick wheels. The stance is always about the stance. This is like a 13-inch wheel compared to a 9.5-inch wheel. Now let's go see if they fit.
But somewhere inside this engine, there is an internal leak of some sort that's really scaring me. Is it the intake? Is it the heads? Is it the engine block? I wanted Blake to blow some air down inside the oil neck fill tube. If we have a top-end leak, that residual water will be sitting in there.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it. We actually got water. Straight water. So that's telling me it's a good possibility it's on the top end of the engine, which could be the intake or the heads. Let's get the top end tore off, get the valve covers off, get the intake off. Basically, gotta do an autopsy. Yep. CSI kind of shit.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid.
We got a foam up here.
All right.
I'm not seeing anything obvious, Stan. We do have a lot of puddling down here. Straight water.
That is straight water.
Right. Let's clean off all these gasket material areas.
Just do a fit check.
I hope it just flops.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's good here.
It's not good back there.
Really?
No.
Oh, wait. The intake is not fitting down into the valley correctly, so clearly that could be a major issue. Let's go find another intake. Time to get another intake, and fortunately we have a lot of them here at Phantom Works. That's a 1958, so we're right there. We have the same problem.
Yeah, I mean, the front fit's great. We can live with that. But this?
This is something like a ghost right now. We can't find a reason for it. I've never seen an intake that different front to back.
Yes.
Could the intake manifold be hitting that? Because look at that mark, causing the back end to be higher. Because it looks like it's...
You might be a genius.
Get a piece of yellow tape. We're testing the concept by putting a piece of tape on the baffle and then rubbing the intake on it.
What's it gonna do, show a rub mark?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
That's what we're looking for.
Lo and behold, he was right. I'm gonna modify the baffle, Blake's gonna clean up the intake, and then we're gonna reinstall the system. We're closing in on the end of the build for this Super Bee. It's time to take this Mopar monster out for a spin.
This is bull. I've driven quite a few different hand controls, and this is shit.
Job one is testing Dino's hand controls. He's been applying the gas using only his thumb, and now with the power this engine's putting out, I don't think that's a safe way to do it anymore.
When I drove it, I didn't feel safe at all with those things on there. I was like, I couldn't understand how he was driving it like that. They're literally, they just flop there.
Yeah,
they suck.
They flop everywhere. They don't give you good either acceleration or braking control. I'm just not a fan. Oh, I hate these f***ing hand controls.
Yeah, those things are not very friendly.
This car is way too fast to be using anything but top quality stuff. Yeah, I don't even want to think about manipulating this car in a tight space with this setup the way it is. This is shit at a biblical level. All right?
I agree. I thoroughly agree.
This hand control system might work on a throttle-by-wire car, but it isn't going to do a damn thing for a triple-deuce manual system setup like this Mopar.
The Bel Air is looking good under the hood. Now all we gotta do is perfect the body. Then we can get the primer and the paint down before we sand and buff. Then she's out of my hands and off to the guys and finish for all her bleed.
After a rather aggressive test drive on a piece of crap hand control system in a Super Bee, I got a much better set.
Ruben, this looks perfect. That's perfect right there.
That's brake, then down is accelerate. They're awesome.
On vintage cars like the '57 Bel Air, the love is in the details. After the installation of the gauges, it's on to the miles and miles of trim and chrome. As the guys were doing the reassembly on the car, they noticed something weird going on with the steering column. Blake's been fiddling around with it, but right now he's stumped. All right, what is the problem?
Basically, we can't get it to shift in the second and third. I have reverse and first.
Can I jump in there and take a look? All right. The car is in the finishing stages, and the last thing I want to do is pull that freshly painted steering column out of the car and do surgery on it.
See, that's what we're wanting, but it's...
The '57 Bel Air is almost done, and I hate messing with cars that are all dolled up and practically ready to deliver.
I'm not saying it won't move, but it doesn't like to move.
In this case, though, the gear shift just isn't working right, so I'm gonna very carefully pull the steering column.
There you go.
Something in here is AFU. So, let's rip this apart. It's jammed right here, and I'm not sure why. Something is bound up on the inside, and I just have to figure out what that is. Go ahead, Travis. Yep.
That thing?
Yeah, that's definitely not right. Travis, gently hit that. I think that ring was cocked at an angle, and so basically it was just turned enough that it was catching the center shaft. See, it's moving now, so that feels much better. All right, we're coming at you. It actually shifts beautifully. We're wrapping up the Super Bee build. Nothing left but those final details. Right now, it's the spinners on those new wheels. So all we have to do is cut down our nibs, each one about a 16th. Okay, this one's ready to go on.
Heads up, Dan.
With the steering column fixed, we really are putting the final touches on the 57 Bel Air in quickly because Phyllis and Ovid are making the trip up from North Carolina right now to see our results and take their baby home. How are you today, sir?
Good.
It's good to
How
see
about
you.
so?
Hey,
Hello, Miss
Dan.
Phyllis.
Good morning.
We started with a museum piece. I remember that.
Yeah.
There was not enough good metal left on the body to really deal with. The chassis itself was structurally very sound, and then we rebuilt it. Steering, suspension, brakes, everything gone through. Then we rebodied your car. Then we went to the drivetrain, and we went out and we found you serial number and date correct parts for your car. Once we got the body completely perfect and straight, we fit those pieces of trim, and of course the bumpers and all that bright work.
It's a lot that hits us
Sure.
besides just the car. It brings back a lot of memories.
If I could bring us all back to 1957 when you were waiting at that dealership and they peeled the paper off and they revealed the brand new 1957 Bel Airs, basically we have built you that car.
Sounds good.
I'm excited to see it. I've been thinking about it all along.
All right.
I think Dan did a super job with all the flags and the way he put up paper and made it like it was back in 1957 where you couldn't peep in to see the cars. Brings back a lot of memories.
Would you like to see your Bel Air?
I'm ready.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That is beautiful.
What do you think of the bright work now?
Looks
That's
good, Dan.
gorgeous. I'm gonna have to put tape around it so nobody can get to it. Gosh, man, that's pretty.
What do you think of that two-tone interior?
It matches
That's
it perfect.
good. That's beautiful.
Power pack.
That looks better.
With exception of what you asked for, which was the dual reservoir master with the power booster, all of this is correct 1957.
Really looks good.
You ready to go take that drive?
Whenever you are.
Pretty much exactly like it would have been in 1957.
Drives great, looks great. 57 Chevy is probably, in my opinion, the prettiest car out there.
It rides good. Yeah, it looks like it brakes pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh, it.
And the brakes are super. Went through us through the windshield. This is nice, Dan. I mean, it rides like a 57 Chevy.
Like a new 57 Chevy.
Like a new 57 Chevy. That's exactly right. 60 years ago, did you actually think you were going to get here?
Oh, absolutely not.
No. It is like a dream.
We just delivered an absolute classic, but now it's time to turn this kick-ass Super Bee over to a man who dreams of speed. Hey, Dino.
There he is. How you doing?
What were the things that were really important to you getting done on the car?
It didn't feel like it had any get up and go. Every time I'd take it somewhere and talk to another Mopar guy, he'd be like, oh, you got an A12, those are so fast. And I'd be thinking to myself, not this one.
You've been driving with hand controls. I think that was part of your power problem. You're trying to push 14 feet of linkage with bell cranks and 3 carburetors with your thumb.
I got used to them, but not with the Super Bee.
We had some running issues. The carbs were leaking, exhaust manifold leaks, the brakes were really bad. We did take care of your suspension, torque box, and the frame issues that were under your car.
Okay.
That sort of brought up well, if we're gonna do the torque boxes, why don't we add that spring relocation system for monster-ass tires under this thing, right?
I want the car to be an A12 that's better than most A12s. I'm not a purist.
I think there ain't a Mopar guy in the world that's gonna look at you and do anything but, dude, right on, you know? Not grossly over your budget, but we're a little over what we talked about.
Well, let me check the bottom line, because that's what I always do. I work from the back forward. Oh, we can work with this. I'm happy with that. Well, I haven't driven it yet.
Okay.
You know, you're still busting my chops there.
Ready to go?
I'm looking forward to that. Let's go. Oh my God. Look at this thing.
Is that the look?
Look at it.
I mean, the rake?
I can't. The rake is there. The lift, those wheels. You put the spinners on the back.
I mean,
unreal.
It's a personality change in the whole car.
It really has a ferocious look to it.
What you've got here is still 100% the heart and soul of a Mopar. I mean, a 446-pack A12 car. The brakes are redone because between the triple carbs and the way your motor's set up, it would never produce the vacuum you really need, especially for using hand controls. With this booster, with that master cylinder, we don't care how much vacuum the engine's producing because you no longer need it. You now have like fingertip sensitive brakes on this car.
Great.
I think it's ready to go drive. What do you say we go do that?
Are we gonna take it for a ride?
Yep.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Finally, behind the wheel. Oh, it sounds nice. I won't bring the chair with me. I don't want to think about the chair. I just want to think about going fast in the car. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Holy shit. What'd you do to this car? I can feel those carbs kick in.
Yeah.
You know, unlike before, no matter what I did, nothing would kick those carbs, and I'd come to a stop like this, the car would die out.
Do you like these hand controls? Do they feel better for you?
I like them a whole lot. I can make the car go fast.
I've been told that I drive cars like I stole them, but I got nothing on Dino.
The car is just phenomenal. I never knew this car had that much power behind it.
Yep.
The car goes. When I went out and saw that car, I almost pissed myself. I got so excited. Then when I drove it, I think I did.
Hit your brakes hard.
Wow, straight right on it.
Now, what do you think?
Nice.
That's what your car is supposed to do.
I haven't walked since 1981. It was the closest I felt to being able to stand up and run. I love this car. Oh, do I love it.
Ovid and Phyllis's 57 Bel Air was a far cry from a museum piece. We replaced the body, found him a numbers-matching engine, perfected the metal, and even got Ovid and Phyllis to agree on paint. Now, they've got a car for the ages. Dino's Super Bee wasn't near as super as advertised. We fixed the six-pack engine, upgraded the brakes, made room for huge wheels, and improved his hand controls. Dino now has the speed and control he craves.
I love this car.